Thank you to all of you for coming here today. You've made this a wonderful day. I've really enjoyed speaking to all of you here, and this is wonderful because we got a room full of fantastic people who have got the heart and the soul and the strength to make something happen that is going to overturn the tide of junk that has been coming our way for so long. Look, I'm not going to say too much more now because I've already done my speech, but I'm feeling like I want to do another one. Anyway, but we're at the end of the day, so we have to leave shortly. But what I would like to say, just briefly, is following on from Sean, following on from Richard, I put these two speeches deliberately at the end because I want to finish with a call to all of you to get involved in standing to be a candidate and taking action in politics on the local level. You know, we've talked about NGOs, we've talked about the change agents, and there are a certain number of them. I don't know, 100,000, maybe 1 million. I don't know how many Alinskyite activists we got in the country. Probably around that order of magnitude. It's just a question of numbers. You see, if they go unchallenged, they're going to stand for every single council position. They're going to stand to be on the governing bodies of every single school, hospital, trust. They're going to create NGOs. They're going to try to get into parliament. They're going to try to get into the civil service and the local civil services in the councils around the country. And they're going to be able to run havoc unless we stand up in equal number and greater numbers than them, and we take back all of these institutions and organisations and make them work properly. Think about the National Trust as an example. That for decades was a bastion of protecting our heritage and making it presentable to the country and looking after what we had and making sure that it was not ruined and spoiled. But it's been taken over by cultural Marxist activists, and now they're actively trying to degenerate the wonderful, beautiful, stately homes and places in our country. And that's an NGO or an organisation, but we need to do that on a political level with our councils as well. So next year there are elections in all of the rural English counties. There's about 2,000 seats up for election. I want 2,000 candidates. So I would like all of you, if you live in one of these areas, whether it's Sussex or Devon or Cornwall or Durham, wherever it is, Norfolk, Surrey, to stand, even as a paper candidate, because we need numbers. If we don't act, if we don't try to get into these positions, then nothing is going to change. But if we rise up in great number, then we can make things change. And you just taking the time and effort to come here, to listen to me, to listen to our wonderful speakers we have, and I thank all of the speakers. You've been absolutely marvellous and you've made this a fantastic day. You've come here to listen to these people, so you are willing to travel. You're willing to give up a day of your time to listen, to make contacts, to be inspired, and hopefully to go out and inspire other people. But I would ask you, please, to stand as a candidate to try, at least, to take over the councils, whether it's at county level, borough, district level, town level, parish level, like Sean is a parish councillor, and is making a difference where he is. You can all do that. It's not that hard, really. So please, please think about that. And then we can actually make a difference. And after this, next year, there are the Senate elections in Wales. We're going to try and have a full slate of candidates in the Senate standing there. And there's Holyrood elections as well. And there's many, many by-elections going on. And we've already had one person, Alfred there, stood in a by-election a couple of weeks ago, and I think we've got Jason is going to be standing in a couple of by-elections, local by-elections next month as well, and others of you around are thinking of doing that, so please do that. Let's do this. Let's make a stand, get active in the political process, and kick out these cultural Marxist, globalist degenerates and take back our nation. Thank you so much, everyone.